Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-embarking on an epic culinary journey across the United States to uncover the absolute best restaurants you have to try. Forget the usual tourist traps. We're diving deep into places that define American dining, from Michelin-starred marvels to hidden local gems. We'll cover everything you need to know. The food, the cost, the chefs behind the magic, and even the little details like policies and taxes. So, grab a snack, and let's get started on this delicious adventure. First, let's talk about what makes a restaurant truly the best. Is it just about the food? Well, partly, but it's also about the experience, the story, and the passion that goes into every single dish. We're looking for places that offer more than just a meal. They offer a memory. Our journey begins on the West Coast, in the heart of California's wine country, at the French Laundry in run by the legendary chef Thomas Keller. This place is iconic. The restaurant is housed in a charming stone cottage, and its origin story is fascinating. It was once a steam laundry, hence the name. Chef Keller's philosophy is all about finesse and using the finest ingredients. The menu changes daily, so no two visits are ever the same. You might find oysters and pearls, a sabayon of pearl tapioca with oysters and caviar, or their classic coffee and donuts dessert. Now, let's address the cost. A meal here is a significant investment. The tasting menu can run several $100s per person before wine pairings. Security is discreet but present, ensuring a private and exclusive experience for all guests. As for their policies, reservations are notoriously hard to get, often booked months in advance, and there's a strict dress code. And remember, in California, you'll have sales tax added to your final bill. Is it worth it? For a once-in-a-lifetime culinary event? Absolutely. Next, we're jetting off to the Big Apple, New York City, a melting pot of global cuisine. Our stop here is 11 Madison Park. This restaurant, located in a stunning Art Deco building overlooking Madison Square Park, has undergone a radical transformation. Chef Daniel Humm made a groundbreaking decision to switch to an entirely plant-based menu. This move shook the fine dining world. The origin of this change was a desire for a more sustainable and creative approach to food. Here, you'll experience vegetables like you never have before. Think tonbori, with cucumber and melon, or a bread course served with sunflower butter. The cost is comparable to other 3 Michelin star establishments, a significant splurge for a special occasion. The restaurant's policies are centered around their tasting menu experience, and reservations are essential. Security is top-notch, as expected in such a high-profile location. The chefs here are true artists, pushing the boundaries of what plant-based cooking can be. When you get your bill, remember, New York City has its own set of taxes that will be included. Let's head south to New Orleans, a city with a soul and a flavor all its own. We're visiting Commander's Palace in the Garden District. This bright turquoise building is a landmark. The restaurant's origin dates back to 1893, and it's been a training ground for culinary giants like Paul Prudhomme and Emeril Lagasse. The current executive chef, Meg Bickford, continues this legacy of modern Creole cuisine. You absolutely have to try their turtle soup, finished with a splash of sherry at the table, and the pecan-crusted goldfish. The food is rich, decadent, and deeply rooted in Louisiana tradition. In terms of cost, Commander's Palace is more accessible than our previous stops, offering a fin-dining experience without the astronomical price tag, especially for their famous jazz brunch. Their policies are a bit more relaxed, but they do have a dress code: no shorts or t-shirts. They take security seriously to ensure a comfortable environment for their guests. The location itself, in the beautiful Garden District, is part of the charm. Just be mindful of local and state taxes on your final check. Now, let's travel to the Midwest, to Chicago, a city known for its bold architecture and even bolder food. Our destination is This is not just a restaurant. It's a culinary laboratory. Chef Grant Achatz is a pioneer of molecular gastronomy, and a meal here is a multi-sensory performance. The origin of Alinea was to challenge the very concept of a restaurant. There's no traditional dining room. Instead, you move through different spaces for different courses. You might find an edible balloon made of green apple taffy or a dish served directly on a silicone tablecloth. That becomes part of the art. The cost is high, reflecting the incredible complexity and innovation. Alinea uses a ticketing system for reservations, so you pay in advance, which includes service but not taxes. This policy helps manage demand and reduce security is seamless, maintaining the immersive and theatrical atmosphere. The chefs are more like scientists and artists, deconstructing and reconstructing food in ways that will blow your mind. Let's find a spot that's a bit more rustic but no less incredible. We're going to Austin, Texas, for Franklin Barbecue. Yes, a barbecue joint is on our list of best restaurants, and for good reason. The origin story is simple. Aaron Franklin started smoking brisket in a backyard, and the rest is history. This isn't about fancy decor or complex policies. It's about one thing: perfectly smoked meat. The food is legendary. The brisket is so tender you can cut it with a plastic fork. The ribs fall off the bone, and the sausages are packed with flavor. The cost is very reasonable for the quality and quantity of food you get. But here's the catch. The location is famous for its line. People wait for hours, starting early in the morning, creating a communal, festive atmosphere. Security is informal. It's more about managing the crowd. The main policy is, when they sell out, they close, and they always sell out. The chefs, or pitmasters, are masters of their craft, tending to their smokers with a dedication that borders on obsession. Texas sales tax will apply, but it's a small price to pay for what many consider the best barbecue on the planet. For our final stop, let's explore a place that celebrates the bounty of the land. We're heading to Blue Hill at Stone Barns, located just outside of New York City in Pocantico Hills. This isn't just a restaurant. It's part of a working farm and educational center. The origin is rooted in the farm-to-table movement, but it takes it to another level. Chef Dunbarber's philosophy is about creating a cuisine based on what the farm provides at that very moment. There is no menu. You're served a multi-course tasting journey called grazing, pecking, rooting, which showcases ingredients at their absolute peak. The food is innovative, beautiful, and deeply connected to the seasons. The cost is very high, reflecting the immense labor and dedication involved. Their policy requires prepaid reservations booked well in advance. The location is stunning, a bucolic escape from the city. Security ensures the privacy of the estate. The chefs work in tandem with the farmers, making this a truly integrated experience. Your bill will include New York State tax. It's an unforgettable meal that'll change how you think about where your food comes from. So there you have Eat a Whirlwind tour of some of the best and most diverse dining experiences the USA has to offer. From the plant-based artistry of 11 Madison Park to the smoky perfection of Franklin Barbecue. Each of these restaurants tells a unique story. They show us that best can mean many different things. Whether you're resaving up for a big splurge or planning a road trip around a legendary barbecue line, I hope this guide has inspired your next culinary adventure. What are some of your favorite restaurants in the US? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your recommendations. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next journey. See you next time.